Hello and welcome to the Cattle Ranch series. I'm your host, Casually Farms, and today Grandpa and I have decided to head to the bank. We're going to head to the bank and we're going to take out the biggest loan possible, but we got to return it back within a year. Can we do it? Let's find out. Okay, Grandpa and I, we made it back from the bank and we were able to take out a pretty big loan. We took out a $610,000 loan. Boy, I sure hope we can repay this back. We should be able to. I hope. We'll find out. All right, guys, today you guys get a brand new barn. You guys excited about that? Oh, yeah, I hope so. Me too. All right, so the plan is we're going to go into the build section and we're going to start building. We're going to hop on over in here, and the barn that we are looking at is going to be this one that is able to do the dairy cattle and the beef cattle at the same time, because I want to do with slurry and not have to deal with all this straw stuff that the other sheds are requiring. The thing is with the slurry, you don't use straw, and for manure, you have to use straw to create the manure. So slurry is going to be easier. We won't have to feed them, or we won't have to use straw for like their bedding and whatnot. So the goal is we're going to make this kind of a pretty big pen is what we're going to do, and we're kind of going to hopefully kind of set it in a spot here that's going to be kind of out of the way for the most part, which that's never, everything is always in the way. So we're going to place that down. And yes, we want to do dynamic pasture, and we're going to basically come straight out because like I said, we want this to be the biggest pasture that we can possibly make. We're going to leave ourselves some room here so that way we can get some equipment and whatnot down the pathway there. So let's go shooting all the way across, all the way down. We're going to take up the whole thing. I wish it would tell you like how square you were. That would be kind of nice. That looks relatively square there. And we're not taking up the whole field. But like I said, we're going to take up quite a bit of it here. Let me see if I can get kind of more square with that. That's kind of hard seeing where we're at here. Okay, something like that. Boom and boom. Yes. All right. That is a fairly good sized pasture. And I think I did a pretty good job of squaring that off there, didn't I? All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put down some greenhouses. I'll do some landscaping here in just a second. But everybody has been telling me that I need to be doing the lettuce greenhouses. So that's what we're going to do. Do we want to put down these ones here? These ones are a fairly good size. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to spin these around. And hopefully, maybe we won't have to take up as much the field as what we're thinking. So if we kind of get this here, something like that, give ourselves some room forward just a little bit there. And then hopefully something like that. There we go. All right, time to grab out the landscaping tool. Or the painting stuff, sorry, because we're going to go down and we're going to paint this stuff here real quick. So let's change this to there. We got gravel on there. Perfect. And take that all the way out up to there. We want that to all be gravel. All right, that looks pretty good. And then we need this to be gravel as well. There we go. Just like so. That's looking good. All right, let's do some grass. Here we go. Make that a little bit bigger. Turn that all into grass there, which will make it look a lot nicer once we get back to springtime and summertime. Just like that. And then maybe eventually we can actually plant some trees. There, we got it. All right, so we're going to leave that as is. Maybe make a little, I'm talking tiny, minute little spot right there. Just to kind of give ourselves that buffer. You do have to be relatively careful with this paint because you could accidentally hit a spot out there and next thing you know, you're painting where you don't want to be painting. I think we'll maybe work this thing up. Now, I'm not 100% sure how we're going to utilize some of this area here, but I think we can get this to work. There, that's looking pretty good there. All right, so now we got this over here. My thought is what we'll do is we're going to actually put the rice paddy over here. Because again, you guys have been saying, hey, use the dang rice paddies, guy. And I'm like, okay. So we're going to use a rice paddy this time. So this rice paddy is going to go potentially like right. How do we want to do this? So the pump's going to be on that side. So let's put the pump over here like that and like that, like that. Boom. Just like that, guys. Oh yeah, baby. We got ourselves a little watering hole. Nice. Okay, so I think we got everything that we wanted to get going here. We got that. We just need to transfer these cows over. Let's go take a look at that rice paddy, though, because we need to start getting that lettuce going. So let's get that lettuce going, and then we can maybe run a couple loads of water over there. Yeah, we'll run a couple loads of water into those, right? We'll maybe run a couple in there. So we need to get this rice paddy. I do believe we actually need to get this thing kind of going here. We could have slid that back just a little bit further, but oh well. There's no editing now, so let's flood that sucker. Let's get that thing going. Hop into our tractor and grab the water tank. Get ourselves a nice little mushroom farm going here. Only thing that's gonna maybe hinder us is turning around, but that'll be okay. We'll be able to do it. Just like that. Okay, this will work perfect, I think. This shall work pretty good. Alright, so can we back this sucker straight up into there? Alright, we'll get this sucker filled up. Uh-oh, poked a hole in it. That's not good. That's not good. Let's hop out while that's going there. Open you up. Get you going. All right, we're going to be doing lettuce. Do we do storing? I think that's all we can do right now, can't we? Storing, selling, distributing, storing. We're just going to do storing for right now. We're going to get this one. We're going to activate that one as well in the storing mode. Perfect. They're both going. They're both growing. Ah, look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. All right, we'll get you kind of closed up. We got all of that stuff going there. Ooh, yeah. Lettuce farm, baby. We're going to come over here. We need to check to see how many cattle we can fit in this pretty large cow pasture over here. And we need to get those cows transferred over, and we need to get a couple more cows brought in, some baby ones, so that way we can start doing what we need to do. 155 cows is what we can fit in this barn, which will be plenty enough. And what we're going to do is we're going to go purchase some of this Angus ones here, and then we're going to move over. We might purchase a couple of these ones here, but we'll see. I would kind of want to grow these ones up from scratch and then go that way because they're cheaper, and then you'll get a better profit off of selling them. So the one thing is I need to get a little trailer to be able to transfer those guys. So let's go grab a trailer at the store. We do need to eventually try to get a little bit bigger chunk of land that we can plant basically grass on. And then eventually what I'd like to do is plant corn on a couple fields, and then eventually do like a silage bunker, because to feed that many cattle, that takes a lot of food. And it'd be fun just to kind of get into the silage aspect of things with the silage harvesters and stuff like that. So, all right, let's hop out and let's go see what they kind of have to offer us here. And this was the one I was looking at right here. It's not too terribly bad. It holds 6 cattle at this point, which would be just fine. So I think we're going to actually just purchase that one. Now, what we need is baling. So my thought is we'll go with this one right here, because then we can just pull it. We're going to go with this green color, natural green. That one right there. All right, we're going to buy you. Yes and yes. Back out. And now I want to look at this trailer right here, because that one will do round bales. They'll do 24 bales at a time. So we're going to buy this one. We do not want no stinking plate on it. We're going to buy. Yes, yes. Anything good here? Ooh, we do need this, because that will hold water and milk for eventually when we get it. So good thing we looked in the used dealership area, because you guys always tell me, please look in the dealership area first. And guess what? We're gonna purchase that right there. Main color, white. We're We're going to do white. Rim color, jet black. There we go. That's much better. 8,000 liters. Boom, we're buying that one. Got a deal off the used vehicle store. Now this is a TMR mixer. Pretty much used. You can see the used stuff on there. That's kind of neat that they do that though. That's pretty cool. All right, so we have ourselves a trailer so we can purchase animals. We have a wrapper. We have a bale picker upper, and we have a water tank. What else are we missing? At this point, I don't think we're missing a whole lot of stuff. So let's get into our tractor. Let's grab ourselves this trailer, head over to the animal barn, head on over there. We will purchase some baby cows. All right, so we're going to these ones right here, these little baby ones. 6 is all we can hold, so we're going to buy that. $1,800. Buy. All right, can we open this thing up? Nope, we can only go into that menu. Maybe we have to get out of this area. But look at them little guys in there. Look at them in there. They're sweeping away. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Okay, let's head back to the house. Oh man, I do love that the tractor actually sounds like it's struggling to pull this thing. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for the new layout of the farm here, guys. Welcome, little babies. This is your new home. We're going to drop you off, and we're going to pick up those big guys, and we're going to go deliver them over into the other area here. All right, so let's hop out. Let's walk over to here, and we'll access this. Move to the husbandry. Yes. Move. Yes. All right, can we pick up our other cows? Wait, is that the big one I just moved them to? No, okay, no way. I was like, no way. Move to the trailer. All right, move to the trailer. There we go. Now we're getting this thing figured out. All right, look at those little guys. They're just learning how to walk. There's 6 of them. Hey, little guy, how are you? Why are you brown? Why are you brown and everybody else is the black Angus colored? Got a rare one. Okay, these guys are going to need food and water. They should have the food in there. All right, let's get these bad girls over here. Get them dropped off into the new pen. Move to husbandry. Oh my goodness. Let's open this girl up. Let's see if they're in there. Let's see what kind of fun they're having. Maybe they're not having any fun because they're like, we don't have any. Where are they even at? They're in such a big pasture. There they are. They're just over here hanging out, chilling in their new wide open spaces. All right, awesome. We got things moving and grooving. I'm excited for this. Hopefully you guys are excited as much as I am. And we got a lot of work to do. Okay, first off, we need to get them some hay in there so that way they can start doing what they need to do. Because I do not have any sort of silage bales at this point because I don't have anything wrapped. All right, let's get some hay in there. Let's go into first person mode. And we should be able to just go bing, bada, boom. Oh my goodness. In we go. In we go. Time to go eat, girls. Time to eat. Oh my goodness. We're being cow farmers. Look at that. Little girls, they were hungry. All right, so a little tip and trick on the animal stuff here. We'll jump into this menu here underneath this. All right, so underneath, doesn't matter which one, what pen you're in, this one or the other one. It tells you all the pen information. So if you look down here at the food section, it's going to tell you total capacity effectiveness. So basically that's telling you that this is the amount of stuff that you have in there that's going to be effective. So like right now, it's telling me literally we have 8,376 liters of hay. Now, when you look at this down here, it says total mixed ration is 100%, but that requires you to do a lot more steps to get the total mixed ration. So what we're going to be doing for this one at this point in time is we're going to be doing hay because we have hay on hand. And then also we have silage. So the thing that you guys can do on your farms is you can do either or. Doesn't matter. But what will happen is they'll work from the top down. So if I had some total mixed ration in here, they would eat that up first, and then they would go to whatever's next. So from the top down. Percentage wise is basically the productivity stuff. But from what I've understood, that there's not a huge difference between the 100% and the 80% as far as your health and stuff like that goes. The reproduction part of it might be a little bit slower with the 80% if you're just feeding hay and silage, but totally up to you guys, because this is a little bit more work on the total mixed ration stuff. Also, if you guys put straw in this stuff, you guys are going to get manure. Okay, manures, actually you need to put up a manure holding pen. I can show you that here in just a second. But what that is you actually have to like scoop that up into a manure spreader. If you don't feed them straw, they will produce slurry. If you put straw in there, they will produce manure. So those are a couple of tips on the husbandry type stuff. And I believe that's for everything. So what I was telling you about this here is if you guys feed them straw, let me get into this here. If you guys feed them straw, you guys have to put down this manure heap pile. It has to be relatively close to the one that you need. So if I wanted to do the manure, I could honestly place that thing like right in here. But the thing is you have to go in there and physically scoop it out, or you can fill it. There is a little fill station on the side here that you can see. The other thing too is if you needed more capacity for your slurry, you have to put one of these down in a relatively close proximity to whichever one you're using. So let's put in a couple more bales of straw for the old girls that are out there. All right, so we got $202,000 left. I do I do want to take a look and see what other fields we have in place that we could possibly purchase and put down some more grass, because we're going to need some grass to be able to do some of this stuff. Get you set away. The cows are getting to be happy. We also need to run to town, so I'm going to go to run to town, get all that stuff, and then we're going to go look at fields. We're going to go look at some fields to grab that we can possibly buy and plant some more grass in. So I will be back with all my equipment. All right, we're getting back with the last trip of equipment. But we did buy ourselves another bag of seed because we were running low on the cedar. Now, I made a couple passes here from the farm to the shop, and this field over here has really been eyeing me. But I don't know if we can afford it because it is really expensive. It's really expensive. So I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking what is left of the wheat, and we're going to eat the cost. We're going to eat the cost. Yeah, we planted wheat in there, but there isn't a whole lot of wheat left in there to even benefit us in any way. So we're going to just switch that over to grass. Well, when I went to go hop into the cedar, I noticed that when I tried to hire that done, it did not want to recognize that as a field. So we're going to have to kind of figure that out. And we should be able to just kind of drive by this thing and fill. All right, so we got to unhook this thing, which I don't know why that happens, but we have to unhook the stupid thing and then redo it. So, okay, that took all of that and then some, which is okay. All right, let's get this thing turned on. See, now I don't think, because when I open up this menu, so no field detected. All right, so let's hop into this thing and see if we got a field detected. Let's see what happens. So it is showing a field. Let's just do this for right now. We'll just do... Yeah, see, it's showing that all as a field. So I'm afraid that we're going to have to maybe create this into a field. We got create a field on, so we do have to be a little careful with how we're doing this. All right, let's get this thing lined up here. Like so. Now, let's drop that down. Okay, it's just the back portion of it. Okay, here we go. We are going to need a little spot as well to be able to store all these bales that we're going to potentially get. So there is a possibility at some point, maybe this little path right here will be our spot to store bales, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not really keen on the bale storage sheds at this point because they're still kind of a little janky. All right, let's get the seeder going. Make sure we have grass hooked up onto that thing. We do have grass in that, so that's good. Cows are mooing away. Let's get that thing set up and let's start planting some grass. All right, we got this field all planted. There was a little spot, I think, right up over here that I don't think got planted, but we're gonna hit that, go plant this, go park the cedar, and then we're gonna go wrap some bales down there. Get you hooked right up there. Boom. All right, let's go pick those things up and let's start wrapping those ones. Okay, we got all those bales wrapped. There is a few more over here that we can do that we have stacked up, so we could possibly get them out of the way, but we can attempt that here in a little bit. Let's actually go pick up those bales, get them off the field. Get these all picked up, and then we can stack them. And then when we feed the cows, we're going to be using like a tractor that we have right now, which we probably could. Or if we're going to look at maybe getting something possibly slightly different. I'm not quite sure. All right. We're going to leave these on the trailer because we have those other, I don't know if there's like 6, 7, 8 bales, something like that it's over here that need to be picked up or wrapped, excuse me. And then we need to find a spot to put these. I'm thinking we could probably, for now, store them over here where the baby cattle are. We're going to try something. We're going to see if we can get this thing running. We'll leave it running, and then we'll fork over the grass bales one by one into the wrapper. Let's see if this works. Ah, yes. My scheme is working. That's good. All right, let's get these ones done. That was some work there, but we got it. We got it to work, so. All right. Well, that's going to have to do it for this episode because we got a lot to do. We got a lot more to do, and we need to pay off some of this debt. We got some stuff planted. We got a nice little cow barn over here. We got some baby cows over here. Things are looking good. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited too for this new adventure, trying to get this thing going a little bit quicker with a little bit of a challenge. So greatly appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying the content, and if you guys want more farming simulator contents coming your guys' way, make sure you guys turn on that bell notification. And thank you guys for coming and hanging out and watching Casually Farms. Greatly appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys out in the fields. Have a good one.